Scorpio, welcome. What's up? What it is? I hope you're all doing well. I have neighbors nowadays, and if you hear any background noise, just excuse it. For the most part, y'all don't really fuss, but I always have at least one person in the comments talking about it's too quiet, it's too loud, there's background noise, I can hear the world around you, so just bear with it, or don't. Anyway, it's my birthday today. It's first thing in the morning. Let's get into this. Happy birthday to all my other Scorpios. I hope your birthday has been, is, or will be magical. It's gonna be a free general read for my Scorpio babes. I've been telling y'all, like, I always have amazing luck around my birthday. God help me get messages out, clear, precise messages, block interferences and negativity, return it to where it belongs. I've been telling you guys that I'm always like super fortunate around my birthday. And it's always like, it's not like I find $100 on the ground or something like that, but it is like life's maintenance, things that I have been struggling with all year long. The month of November, it's just like, what are the odds? Fix, help, free this, free that. Like, it's just amazing. The other day, I've been having an issue with one of my headlights since I got this car. I watched my brother work on it. This is the most difficult headlight I've ever seen. Like, I worked in auto for 10 years before I started doing what I do now, and something as simple as a headlight should not be this hard, but I've literally been struggling with it for the past few months, and it's like the connection is not good. So it'll be connected and I'll have light, but if I hit a bump or go too fast or turn the wheel or something, you know what I mean, it'll disconnect. I didn't know what was going on with it. I just whatever. But the other day, this road that we have to drive on, I already live in the country, but this road that I have to drive on 2 nights out of the week, every time I'm on this road, which there's no street lights, it is country, it's pitch black, but both times I've been on this road, I've seen 2 huge bucks on this road. And years ago, one of them jumped on my car, and I don't ever want to go through that again. I'm also blind, so I need both my lights. I need a clear windshield, I need my contacts in, like, it's gotta be perfect for me to drive at night, and even when it is, I'm still leery. So yesterday, I was like, I was at my regular 9 to 5, and I was like, man, I really need to leave early so that I can go by a mechanic and get this situated. I have to drive through the dark tonight, and the workflow is usually slammed at this time of day. By 3 p.m., my pharmacy is usually like, no, nobody's leaving early. Matter of fact, we need extra help. Like, it's just not possible. But this specific day, the workload just slowed way down, and one of my really good friends, one of my really good coworkers, she was like, dang, you like knocked everything out by yourself. And I was like, yeah, I don't want you to be mad at me. And she was like, why would I be mad at you for that? And I was like, well, no, you know how I've been complaining about my headlight for a couple weeks now? Like, I really need to get it taken care of tonight. I have to drive through dark country roads tonight. I really can't hit anything right now. And she was like, okay, I understand. She was like, well, I'm not mad. Matter of fact, today's like, this is the perfect time that if you did have to leave early, like, you need to, because the workload. And I was like, all right. So I went ahead and left early. I got all the way an hour away to this mechanic who was like, okay, we can do this, but you got to go to this auto parts store and go get this bulb. And I went to the store and I got the bulb and I brought it back and it was the wrong bulb. So you got to take the bulb back and get a different bulb. And I brought the other bulb back. And I mean, I did all this running around. Mind you, the mechanic is supposed to be closing at 5 and it's like 4:54 while I'm driving back and forth and freaking out. And finally, after like 3 trips back and forth between, and I used to work for auto parts stores. That's why I don't want them messing with my stuff. I'd rather just go by a mechanic who can get it taken care of. But I had to work with both. And then at like 4:59, he's like, you know what? I can modify what we're working with, and I can at least make it to where you at least have light tonight. And at the last second, he got it done, and then I ended up getting my money back from the stores, so it really ended up being free. And this isn't the first, like, it always ends up happening for me just like this. And if I would have left work 15 minutes later, 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, it would not have went that way. And just stuff like that is like, I don't know if it's because I claim it or I just understand it, or this full moon in Taurus in your sign, Scorpio, but things like that could really be working in your favor right now. The first sign you could be dealing with, or the first sign to be popping up, is Cancer. I could be saying it's a he when it's really a she. I could be saying it's you whenever it's them. You're never bound by these reads. The way that I like to do it is I like to see what pops up for y'all. Okay? So you have Cancer. You also have anxious. It could be the moon making you anxious. Somebody could be having a little bit of like restless nights. You have the Candle. You will be shown the way. I never get the candle. So I think that's quite funny on my birthday. And then you have, okay, the Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. But if you do, because there's anxious here, maybe you're scared too. But the Whale will not go back in the pile. And it says great worry over nothing. You or someone in your energy could be really scared to take some kind of risk or to make some kind of bold move. A lot of anxious feelings here, but you have guidance and you have assistance. You also have Bloom and Blossom, which is telling you to like get out. So there's some kind of leap that you might be worried about taking. Life has kind of put me in a position where I've had to take leaps, whether I liked it or not, whether I wanted to or not. Don't let that be you, because when we cling to anything, or you have a solid plan and you're not willing to budge at all, the universe, God, will rip it away from you and make you move. You know what I mean? So be willing to move. Be open to rapid transformation. Oh, snap. Okay, so it could have to do with a relationship. This full moon in Taurus, that's highlighting your relationships and partnerships. Is this like what you're worried about? And if it's not a romantic relationship, it's like a coming together of you and a new soul, or someone that you haven't been with for years, a job that you are new at, something like that. Oh, I'm so glad. I was literally just praying, God, please get my neighbors to go away and be quiet. Or if you are going to come outside and play baseball at first thing in the morning, which I'm just like terrified of it going through my window, at least put the little screamer one far out in the distance. And finally it's quiet now. It's stuff like that. Thank you, Father. Your first message is Deuteronomy 28:12. So there could be some kind of completion coming in, or full circle coming around that you've waited for. Somebody could be born the 28th, the 3rd, the 2nd, the 4th, the 1st, the 5th, the 9th, the 10th, and the 16th for sure. Okay. It says, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure. On the back it says, Lord, let my life reflect the joy you've put in my heart, that your name may be glorified. So a bit of holy happiness coming in. And I know, like, especially for Scorpios who can kind of drift toward the dark side of things, it's almost like feels cheesy for us to feel cheesy, but you need to start claiming this stuff. I can, like, every time I say good things, it would be the Scorpio in the room who scoffs. If that's you, try to work on that. Okay. You could also be hearing from people that maybe you haven't in a while. I hope every one of you, seriously, I really hope that y'all are having a good birthday season and claiming even the little good things happening for you. I hope you have big Thanksgiving plans and get to be around people that love you and people that care about you. We have love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love, lasting commitment. We got jealousy wanting to pop out. Scorpios are not shy, jealous people. If you're like, you're not gonna, especially if you're like seriously committed to somebody, you're not the type to play it cool. You will out loud be like, no, that's mine. You have the call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. Somebody could be reaching out to you. A lot of people could be reaching, yeah. We have thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. Number, there's something really important here about twos. You got twos, ones, 111, 222, 333, 12, 21, 24. Okay, so there's power in numbers. There's power in togetherness for you right now. Again, with this full moon in Taurus, I'm sorry I keep going back to this, but the 7th house is your relationships, your commitments, your partnerships. Something could be really important about Saturn, perhaps in Pisces, June 29th. Maybe something could have been troublesome. Anyway, there's like a cycle coming around is what I'm picking up. Maybe coming full circle, or coming to a close, or coming together, or something. So we did have Saturn going sideways June 29th. That could be important. Yeah, there could also be a lot of thirsty people reaching out to you while you're committed. Ain't that how it goes? If not, and if you're one of my single Scorpios, this may be a bit of a warning. So you're over here in this loyal, committed, that's what a Scorpio expects. You're very, like, anyone who knows anything about astrology knows that Scorpio is the most loyal sign. Especially if they're high vibe and healed. They're extremely committed to work, family, friends, and definitely partners. If you're single, you could have a lot of people coming your way but it's like you need to be careful because you're looking for something, and people will tell you that they can give you that, knowing damn well they can't. For some of y'all who are not looking for a relationship, y'all are getting your hotline bling on, it looks like, for your birthday. Birthday. Jeremiah, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. We got a decision. Clouds, mystical. So there could be some like unexplained things happening for you right now as well. Yeah, with call for help, we have caution. There could be a lot of people or someone particular in your energy right now. You could be explaining your expectations or explaining what you need in a situation. Be mindful and watch how people respond. If you have been committed and loyal to a job for however long, but you're explaining to coworkers or bosses or whoever you have to work with, you're explaining what your expectation, hey, I just need backup in this way. I just need this communicated clearly, or I just need help with this so that we can move forward in a successful way. Pay close attention to how these people respond. Is it immediate defensiveness? Do they shut your word down? You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck, we have clarity with thirst. Yeah, you know exactly what you want. Yeah, you're kind, you're polite, but that's not really what you're looking for. Confirmation, shooting star. The only time I ever seen a shooting star was on my birthday, years ago. Okay, so a lot of Cancerian energy. Lord have mercy. We got Mars and Sagittarius. You could be working with an Aries coming soon, or a Capricorn. It's coming in for Scorpio. Whoa. We got Aries. Pisces. Oh, you could definitely be like showing loyalty to a fire sign. Oh, hell no. Then there could be a water sign reaching out to you, or like wanting your help or needing your help in some kind. You need to be careful because somebody is talking about you. This person is an attention whore. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's something very magical happening for you this season. You could also be explaining to somebody that you don't trust anyone and you want to trust somebody. Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Libra, something could have to do with North and South Node energy. There could be some kind of like passion project. This Capricorn keeps popping up. Somebody could be watching you, and it could We've got Aquarius and Sagittarius. A lot of Capricorn, Aquarius, Sag energy, double Capricorn, and then more Aries. So something could also be very, very important about the end of November to February timeframe. And the world's gonna love you just as long as you are a shooting star. Straight up to number 1. Thank y'all for hitting that like, comment, subscribe. I love, love, love each and every one of you. Yeah, there's some kind of someone around you could have made a decision that involves you, comes to a solution with you, wants to work with you. Somebody's health is really going to shit. We got bad health here and sick on the other. Yeah. These people, or this energy, lives in a lot of hate. Okay, well, I see where this anxious feeling is coming from. You're extremely cautious right now. You're like scared. Gossip, narcissist, Virgo, witch hunt, yeah. Somebody lies about you, talks about you all the time, but lies at that. I don't think you care, yeah. Pure. You want purity, and it looks like been through a lot of bullshit, have had to walk away from a lot of bullshit to get yourself in a pure place. It's coming in with mystical. A lot of impure people could be hitting you up at this time, damn. That Aries energy is really out here. Yeah, this is like straight up, be careful who you help. Manipulation and creeping. Check how your body is responding to situations too. There could be some kind of legal decision or legal outcome to a situation. If it's not legal, you could just be making an official decision to do something or signing a new contract in some kind of way. Pay attention, because you're anxious as hell. So pay attention to how your body is reacting. All right, thirst and clarity. Yeah, you also know that a lot of people are paying attention to you. We got different leagues and death. Bad parent, solution, low IQ. So someone made a decision, maybe in the past, or they're making a decision right now, either now or in the near future, this person's going to be realizing that they've made a huge mistake. Yeah, same shit, different day, ain't shit. And beauty queen. With thirst right there and different leagues right there, like, some of you really pride yourself in your nobility. I don't know if this was the best time. I told y'all it's my birthday. That's the only reason that my phone is even sounding off right now. Okay. Yeah, there's something that's been on your mind a lot and you're going to be talking about it, speaking it. Okay, so we got bloom and blossom, expansion. Then we have Pisces here, gentle, sensitive, emotional. Some of you could be a bit emotional right now, especially with this full moon in your birth chart. You could be going into a situation, and like, I hate to remind you of it, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes you can be a bit naive. Transformation. Some of y'all are quitting something that's not good for you. Caring, compassion, passionate. Somebody could, somebody could have a lot of like Pisces, Cancer in your chart. It could be a Pisces moon or a Cancer moon. Yeah, okay, so somebody could be asking for your help or reaching out to you, but it's inauthentic. We also have Earth here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, Venus, Taurus energy again. Heavy manipulation here. Maybe in the past you were kind of easy to manipulate with this purity and loyalty and committed energy. People can pick up on that. Let's see, overall energy. Thirst, clarity, different leads for Scorpio. Taurus energy again. We got fertility. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could want to get you pregnant or have a baby with you. Saturn, Capricorn energy. Damn, right back to Taurus again. Perspective, positioning, seeing from a grand scale. We got clarity and perspective positioning. So there's this newfound like, and it's not a hateful or spiteful, or you just understand that you're very different from most people. Which means like your expectations are very different from other people, which has only made it that much harder for you to find people to work with or to collaborate with, because you have very different expectations. And you only have very different expectations because you offer very different things. Yeah, then you got Taurus, secrets, and Libra. Astrological, Scorpio, and Divine Mother. You're, oh my gosh, yeah, extremely taken care of. And you also understand that some of y'all could have Leo parents, Libra parents, Taurus parents. It's like seeing these kinds of contracts, you know what you're not made for anymore, or ever were, really. So it's like the universe has you cutting certain people off. Some of you could be cutting off a Leo or ending things with a Leo, Alternate reality. Ancient activation, yeah. Capricorn, lasting imprints, but eclipse. Some of you could have been through. Okay, so Taurus, secrets, Libra. This is you seeing the types of contracts and the types of energies that you're not built for. You're not made for those people or those energies or those situations anymore. So the universe, having your back, Divine Mother and Astrological, trusting the universe and the divine to have your back, and so it shows up to do so. This could also like be an assistance in cord cutting for you. This could be the universe, the divine, cutting ties with someone or multiple people that you cannot trust behind your back. They have no business seeing your beautiful face if you can't trust them behind your back. You have news is on the way, bird flying. Something also coming in when you make a decision that you have specific standards. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Pay attention to the birds you're seeing. Wow, I haven't said that in forever. Kangaroo, unsettled times, needing to plan ahead. The tower and the candle, you will be shown the way. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. May energy. The star, guaranteed success. I've literally been singing that. You are a shooting star this whole read. Rooster, an arrogant and boastful person you should not cross. Okay, so there's something important here about you understanding that you've got guidance, protection, and assistance. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. The bowl, plenty of material things. The pineapple, reconciliation. You could be reconciling. Some of you are going to choose to reconcile, put aside your differences and work with someone. Some of you are going to choose to continue with cutting through people, especially if it leads to unhealthy dynamics, it leads to poor health for yourself, or there's any kind of manipulation, like y'all don't take too kindly to manipulation of any kind. Fertility. Divine, seek out information that will help you. Saturn. I just talked about Saturn. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem, and the clouds, a temporary problem. For some of you, something important is going to happen during traveling. There could be a storm. I feel this coming over like a storm again. A sincere wish being granted. Yes, somebody really wants you to forgive them. And you could forgive a lot of people, but someone you know is undependable and insincere. You just understand that you're very different from the average Joe. So this is what I have for this one. I'm going to close this out and I will catch you in the tarot. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Bye!